When a microbial strain is indicated to be a probiotic, there are some specific prerequisites that need to be addressed. One of them is adhesion to the intestinal mucosa for colonization and further interaction between the administered probiotic strains and a host. This specific interaction is required for the modulation of the antagonism against pathogens and for actions in the immune system. Food manufacturing facilities are very large with complex operations using sophisticated machinery and technology that can cost millions. The slightest interruption of one of these processes or issue with one of the machines can cause production to cease, resulting in an absence of products to sell and a serious break in the supply chain. Food processing facilities and the employees that work in them need to follow strict guidelines to prevent compromising the integrity of ingredients, packaging materials, work in process and finished goods. This means in addition to regular machine maintenance, maintaining clean facilities, working equipment such as fire extinguishers and other preventative supplies. 50% of the maintenance cost is reduced when you add floor protectors to any part of the furniture which comes in contact with the floor. They also come in various types, sizes, and shapes in order to fit into different kinds of floor materials and furniture legs. The floor protectors are also available for special kinds of furniture like wobble chairs, vending machine, caster wheel office chair and music stands. Currently, 1 trillion to 1.2 trillion insects are raised on farms annually for food and animal feed. There are currently between 79 billion and 94 billion insects alive on farms globally on an average day. While it is unclear what welfare reforms might best improve the lives of insects on farms, it seems possible that standardized training on best practices, and potentially slaughter reform are promising ways to improve insect welfare on farms. International Volunteer Day is celebrated on the 5th of December to express gratitude for the work they do. This day highlights the hard work and dedication of volunteers who contribute their time and energy to help make a difference in society. The occasion also sheds light on the urgent requirement of having more people join in and support non-profit organizations in their efforts to run impact-oriented programs for underprivileged communities. It is now believed to have been a lot larger than previously assumed, as archaeologists initially believed that both the most important and largest of the Harappan sites dated from the 3rd millennium BCE and were located on the Indus River and its tributaries in modern Pakistan. However, it is now established that the original discoveries were merely the tip of an iceberg.
The focus on renewable energy resources has risen considerably over the years, with the condition of the environment worsening day by day due to the excessive utilization of fossil fuels for energy generation. Governments of different countries are now paying attention to renewable energy resources. Moreover, the population across the globe has been increasing at a rapid pace, and the declining rate of fossil fuels has made them insufficient to cater to the energy needs of people after a few years. North America has been making a considerable use of smart solar solutions, which can be primarily attributed to the technological advancements and early adoption of solar energy solutions in the region. Other than this, the adoption of smart solar technologies is also projected to rise substantially in the Asia-Pacific region in the coming years. This is because of the rapid shift in the region toward renewable energy. APAC, led by China, Japan, and India, is already the world's largest solar energy producer and user. A national solar provider is a company that installs solar panels in various states and locations. These companies are the ones you usually hear about when you think about solar panels. They have massive marketing efforts and an enormous network of customers. On the other hand, local solar panel companies usually only serve a specific area or state. These companies typically have crucial local expertise and building code knowledge. Understandably, the most immediate costs of living with volcanoes are the potential for injuries, casualties, displacement and the destruction of the built and natural environment. Volcanic eruptions produce a wide range of hazards that may occur before, during or after an eruption. These cascading consequences make them particularly dangerous. For example, the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines had devastating impacts. The environmental conditions in poultry houses are a key factor in the growth of the birds. We cannot expect unhealthy birds to grow as per standard. Importantly, hatched chick cannot maintain a proper body temperature without help. Hence monitoring key parameter and that on a real-time basis is important. There is increasing concern in the poultry industry with regard to high ambient temperatures. Arctic foxes have many features they have adapted to allow them to survive the harsh climate of the Arctic. They are fantastic burrowers, allowing them to tunnel their way under the snow to create dens where they seek refuge from the elements and stockpile food. They feed off birds, eggs, lemmings, voles, mice, carrion and shellfish, and hunt with their incredible hearing that allows them to locate their prey under the snow. They then leap to break the snow and gather the prey below. Land degradation is the result of a number of largely human-induced factors, such as poor soil and water management practices, deforestation, overgrazing, improper crop rotation and unsustainable land use. In turn, these can significantly affect soil fertility, resulting in diminished crop yields and food insecurity. Traditional methods of modeling and monitoring soil erosion usually require a large number of parameters and many years of taking measurements.
Bare soil can be easily exposed to different types of erosion. Therefore, one of the primary measures for farmers to take to prevent unwanted depletion is afforestation. Whether the region is a flat or sloped surface, it is recommended to plant trees, grass, and shrubs that protect the area from winds, washouts, and prevent acidification. Another key preventive measure is that of crop rotation that presupposes farmers never let the soil lay bare. The nervous system is the key communication system in the body, absorbing and producing data from the surrounding environment that unites the body and mind. The environment affects the way that the nervous system reacts to and organizes the information incoming to the brain. The basic element of the nervous system is a special cell that transmits nerve impulses through chemical and electrical signals, called the neuron. Ornithology is one of the few scientific fields in which non-professionals make substantial contributions. Much research is carried out at universities and museums, which house and maintain the collections of bird skins, skeletons, and preserved specimens upon which most taxonomists and anatomists depend. Field research, on the other hand, is conducted by both professionals and amateurs, the latter providing valuable information on behavior, ecology, distribution, and migration. Birds segregate themselves by habitat and food, but only so much segregation is possible and thus the number of species is limited. Studies of bird communities on islands show two main trends: the size of an island and the number of species found on it are positively correlated, and the further the island is from a large land mass, the smaller the number of species that occur there. The reason is that the number of species on islands is a balance between the number of new immigrant species arriving and the rate at which other species die out or leave. Checking your body's temperature with a thermometer is an easy way to see if a fever is present. A fever, which is a rise in the body's temperature, is usually caused by an infection. Though fevers can be uncomfortable, they are a sign that the body is fighting off infection. There are many different types of thermometers you can use to measure temperature. When using any kind of thermometer, make sure you read and follow the instructions that come with the thermometer. Psychology is the study of mind and behavior. It encompasses the biological influences, social pressures, and environmental factors that affect how people think, act, and feel. Gaining a richer and deeper understanding of psychology can help people achieve insights into their own actions as well as a better understanding of other people.